Do 10x that?
I'm not even going to shit on him. But look, I want some money tonight. That's all I'm happy for. I want money tonight.
Shakur, tell us something, bro. Like, what did you think about the decision?
I ain't going to shit on him.
Okay.
We still got to see each other. He say he want to fight me, so we going to fight.
But what do you think about the decision?
No tener margen de error.
There you go. So basically, he just says he went for Roach, you know, to win the fight. It was a close decision, but you know, he did have Roach winning, and ultimately, in terms of himself, you know, he thinks that if he were to get the rematch, he just wouldn't allow it to end in the judge's hands. Like, it wouldn't be a close decision next time.
So what did you think about Ryu?
Definitely, man. I thought they both put it out there. Roach definitely showed up and you know, did his thing. But Gervonta Davis is the champ, and it takes, you know, a lot to be able to beat the champ. But Roach definitely had something that we all wasn't expecting. Right in the power, his combinations as well. He definitely came to fight, man. He got great skills, and it was a great fight overall.
There was a moment where it seemed like
both scored about 114 to 114, even a draw. The decision is a majority draw.
Hey, Danny, what do you think about the fight, man? Was that a good decision?
Hey, Lamont came to fight. Can't take no credit away from him. I think Tank had a little off night a little bit. He was off a little bit tonight. But bro, Lamont came to fight. You can't take none away from him. He earned that tonight.
Would you want a rematch and you think it'll go differently?
He deserved the draw. Lamont came with his A game. He came ready to fight, fighting all night. I think the whole crowd was pretty much looking for that big punch Tank would land. To see if Lamont get hurt, but he came ready. He came in shape. Shout out to Lamont. Shout out to both of them. It was a great fight. Yeah, I think a draw was deserved.
Okay. What do you think about?
First one is a very interesting fight. What was your opinion of the decision by the judges?
I think I pointed out for the last first 3 rounds.
The guy with the heavier hands, but Lamont had the better chin. So it's all relative, you know. So it doesn't, if Tank hits real hard, but the guy can take it, doesn't really matter. And I thought Roach was brilliant tonight. He had a good game plan, but those early rounds are what haunts him. He's gonna lay up at night. Hit that he wasn't a little more aggressive early on, because early on
I know Ryu lost to Gary Russell. You saw him last time. What's your thoughts on Ryu?
Bueno, yo esperaba ver a un Rayo igual corriendo como lo hizo contra mí, pero creo que como se lo acabo de decir al compañero de ustedes, ¿no? Le dieron una probada de su propio chocolate y bueno, lo hicieron ver sumamente mal. Y bueno, creo que no es de que yo lo diga, pero pues ya ahí está la pelea que dio Rayo ahorita ante un peleador que le huyó y que le metió las manos todos los rounds y Rayo no ganó ni un round.
He basically said, you know, he thought Rayo was gonna run, like he
was kind of like bullying the bully. You think that was kind of a part of the tactic?
Yeah, I was surprised too because Roach is a little bigger than I thought. You know, I didn't think he was going to be able to do what he did. But he ended up doing it, man. Congratulations to both fighters for making it happen and stepping up to the plate. And, man, they went toe-to-toe at times, so it was great. It was great.
You think if they do a rematch, it'll be kind of a similar fight, or you think one will be able to make it?
I think it'll be a little different. You know, similar but a little different. I think there'll be a little bit more aggression next time around.
I don't know.
Awesome, appreciate it, champ.
You take him, okay.
Last one.
In this fight, just because could we say maybe because Lamont didn't come in, they really?
I think he got overconfident. I think he was thinking Lamont wasn't that good. I told everybody how the fight was gonna go. The fight went exactly how I said. Exactly.
After seeing this performance from Gervonta, do you believe your confidence has gone a little bit more up
My confidence been up. I've been knew I was the best.
Lamont Roach actually got stronger moving up 5 pounds to 135 pounds. He was able to take Tank's shots without ever really being in any serious trouble. That, I think, was unusual and disconcerting for Tank. He got a little desperate in the late rounds and began.
I really like him as a fighter, as a person. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is.
Golden Boy Promotions founder Oscar de la Hoya shared his thoughts on the fight, acknowledging Lamont Roach Jr.'s skills but making it clear that Gervonta "Tank" Davis is on another level. De la Hoya praised Davis for his discipline and work ethic, believing those qualities give him the advantage. Roach is a good fighter, but facing Gervonta is a different challenge. Tank is a beast. He's extremely dedicated, always in top shape, and ready for war. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but in boxing, anything can happen.
This fighter, he's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but...
Jim Lampley, in his prediction, highlighted Gervonta "Tank" Davis's skill as his greatest asset. While many focus on Davis's knockout power, Lampley pointed to his complete skill set. Tank is extremely talented, with the ability to adjust and adapt to any situation. Plus, he has a strong chin, Lampley said. Still, despite his technical skills, it's his brutal punching power that continues to steal the spotlight.
Never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations, sometimes at will.
Even without his explosive punching power, Gervonta "Tank" Davis would still be an elite lightweight thanks to his slick boxing skills, southpaw stance, precise footwork, and relentless killer instinct. But it's his raw power that makes him truly different. He doesn't just beat his opponents, he destroys them in stunning and sometimes terrifying fashion. During the build-up to the fight, Lamont Roach Jr. has proven he's not afraid to show respect, even to a dangerous opponent like Davis.
Obviously, I'm the best 130-pounder in the world. It's evident. I can't wait to prove it. I can't wait to show.
Gervonta "Tank" Davis has dealt with plenty of criticism. Some question his resume, others doubt his skills, and a few even downplay his place in the sport. But Lamont Roach Jr. isn't buying any of it. Growing up in a similar area as Davis, Roach knows him better than most. He recognizes the talent and dedication Tank brings to the ring, fully aware of the challenge that's waiting for him.
And I'm going to prove that I'm one of the best fighters in the world. This is the beginning of my legendary run. This right here.
Over the years, Lamont Roach Jr. has watched Gervonta "Tank" Davis climb to the top. From becoming a multi-division champion to earning pound-for-pound status and, according to some, becoming the face of boxing, Roach has no issue giving Davis credit for his success. But while Davis is enjoying his time at the top, Roach, the current WBA super featherweight champion, knows every reign eventually ends. "I'ma show y'all what it takes to be the new face of boxing come March 1st, Roach said during an episode of Against All Odds, The Reaper's Tale, Episode 1.
I believe that, because I've spoken to Rolly, their approach is, we're dehydrated, we had to go.
As Roach mentioned, he and Gervonta "Tank" Davis will face off on March 1st at Brooklyn's Barclays Center. Although Roach has fought in the lightweight division before, he built his reputation one weight class below. The 5-pound difference, along with Davis's reputation for sending opponents to the hospital, has convinced oddsmakers that Roach has little to no chance of pulling off the upset.
Man, they keep talking about some no disrespect. Come on, bro.
Like, come on, man. Use a real fake for real. Like,
The doubters and critics are exactly what Lamont Roach Jr. embraces. He remembers when sportsbooks counted him out against Hector Garcia, only for him to prove them wrong. Facing Gervonta "Tank" Davis, Roach knows the size of the challenge. Davis has a reputation for breaking down his opponents and showed no mercy against Frank Martin, stopping him in brutal fashion in the 8th round this past June.
real fake cause you hating for, bro. Every time you see me, it's what up, shawty, is that, and you know how you talk. What you talking about, bro? I'm really him. I bring any type of smoke to anything in my way. Cause you talking about, I am him.
To avoid a similar outcome, Lamont Roach Jr. knows his preparation has to be at its absolute best. It's all business now. Over time, Gervonta "Tank" Davis has faced criticism for supposedly hand-picking his opponents. But Roach is a skilled, championship-level fighter. Even so, when it comes to Davis headlining pay-per-view events, many fans would rather see him take on opponents known for delivering explosive performances on the biggest stage or, at the very least, bringing a polarizing presence to the fight. What's been missing is the right level of opposition to match the high pay-per-view price. Lamont Roach Jr. is a good fighter, but he hasn't reached the top of the sport, nor does he have the kind of personality that makes up for it. Roach found success at super featherweight, but it took time. If he had made multiple title defenses, a fight with Gervonta "Tank" Davis might feel more justified. Instead, he has just won, against Fergal MCC. We've seen Davis in similar matchups before, like Hector Garcia, who was stopped by Davis and later lost a close split decision to Roach. But this is just how the pay-per-view model works now. Once a fighter reaches that level, every fight stays on PPV, no matter who's across the ring.
Danny, I wanted to get your thoughts. I appreciate you coming out. I wanted to get your thoughts, Danny, on the Tank Roach thing. So, just your thoughts on the fight in general. What do you think about the...
Frank Martin, one of Gervonta "Tank" Davis's previous opponents, is a strong fighter, arguably more proven at lightweight than Lamont Roach Jr. Unlike Roach, Martin was already established in the division and was even on track to face Shakur Stevenson. His past performances created real interest in how he'd handle the top level of competition. There's no doubt Davis belongs at that level, which is why the careful selection of his opponents can be frustrating. It's also worth mentioning that while Roach is respected by those who know him, he's not the biggest super featherweight. He still looks comfortable defending titles at 130 pounds, while Davis is a physically dominant, powerful lightweight. Leading up to his fights, Davis usually stays quiet until someone pushes the right buttons. When that happens, things can quickly turn personal, just like with Frank Martin, when Davis escalated the trash talk by threatening to take Martin's girlfriend. Lamont Roach Jr. has now experienced the Gervonta "Tank" Davis drama firsthand. After confidently saying he would whoop Davis, Tank responded the next day with a bold prediction: "I'm going to chop, bob, and weave. I'm ending it in the 9th round. I love proving people aren't who they claim to be, especially in front of the ones they bring with them. When I won my first title, the whole building doubted me." Roach has been a top contender for years and secured the WBA junior lightweight title in 2023. Still, his journey hasn't been without setbacks. In November 2019, he challenged Jamal Herring for the WBO junior lightweight title but came up short by unanimous decision. That loss, however, gave him valuable experience heading into his next title shot. That's it for now. For all the latest boxing news, highlights, and updates, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out.